It's Hot Wheels news, and I might have skipped the month of May, but that doesn't matter because a lot of stuff happened, and let me tell you, it's all for good. Let's get into it. So first and foremost, we have Vulcan fan project for Fog Realm. Now this is a fan film that he's making in collaboration with many other creators, including Sav as a modeler and Acceleracers as a writer, and I think they just finished their writing process, if I'm not mistaken. The final car list is going to be MST, Suzuka, Ballistic, Pony Up, RDO 2, RDO 3, RDO 6, Side Draft, and Silhouette 2. Now there's one he scratched out. I'm not sure if that's... I think that might be something else, but we'll see what happens there, huh? We'll see what happens there. Now, Vulcan's been in the process of this for a long time now, so this is really good to see. If you want to support him, go to that Patreon link. And if you haven't already, check out this Hot Wheels Trailblazers panel with a designer, Lindsey Lee. Amazing designer. She designed the new 400Z and the Mickey Mouse car and Leinster prototype, all of which are really great. I just think it was a great listen. If you want to know behind the scenes on how, you know, designers work and stuff, I think that's a great listen to. Also, Rivited. Yes, this is a real leak from Hot Wheels Unleashed. It looks like this is Rivited, and for Pete's sake, can they stop giving full boost Acceleracers cars, please? Because I'm tired of it. I don't like it. It's trash. I don't like it. Please stop. Please stop. In other news, Velocity Redux is back. I know I said in a previous thing that it wasn't back. However, alright, so the Lazy Stick is taking over for Alexander 01 after the release of 1.0. This information about May 31st being the release is a little off. But as far as the rest of it, you understand Velocity Redux will be continuing production following the 1.0 release, and it'll just be seasonal territory. So that's good news for the fan projects. I'm glad we have another one back to life. If you're looking for Project Nitrox 2, go to AfterBurner. AfterBurner is going to be basically the new Project Nitrox. I think I just gave up on Project Nitrox. I'm not even getting into that. It's canceled. Whatever. I don't care. AfterBurner is not canceled, so if you want to support the people at AfterBurner, you can join their Discord right here. Really good looking team. Looks like they're getting stuff done, so I hope you go support them. Hi guys, future JayCee here to tell you that there was some more stuff. Today's date is June 12th, which means there's only, number one, there's only a couple more days till the June 19th event next Sunday. In 7 days, I will be with Hot Wheels, Brian Benedict, Trey the Truth, all of them. I'm going to be there at the Hot Wheels booth for that event. Now let's get into the other stuff. Here's the other stuff. July 19th is the release of the Forza Horizon 5 Hot Wheels pack, which has the Deora 2. Everyone's hyped for this. Nothing else matters, except for, then again, Chinny got hit again. I don't know what to do about this. I can't. I'm going to wait for Nolo. I'm going to wait for Nolo because maybe it's just the way that he does his videos that they don't like it. So we're gonna wait. I understand you're frustrated, Chinny, but I'm frustrated too. I think it's still fair use. I know some people didn't, but I'm gonna just continue on to the next news, which is Cobalt Sanderson is Season 3, baby, of the World Race for Hot Wheels Unleashed. If you're willing, this is gonna happen before the July stuff. So before Forza Horizon, we're gonna get one more season of Cobalt Sanderson's World Race, Season 3. This is going to be the most exciting season because I'm going to be in it. I'm going to be able to stream it with y'all, and it's going to start on June 26th. Now, the time, not sure yet. Looks like it's going to be about 4 p.m. according to the poll, so just get to know that. There it is. Season 3, Cobalt Sanderson's World Race. Join his Discord in order to get more information on that. And one last thing, I do hope y'all support me for this hashtag Respawn Recruits. I'm gonna be streaming more, I'm gonna be in school more, and you know, we're just I'm doing everything, man. I'm doing everything. So I hope that y'all support me in this. You can see it right there, Respawn Recruits. I'm trying to get in. Maybe, you know, I already have one of their chairs, so I'm a big fan of them, and I hope to be part of their, you know, their partnership. So, with that said, guys, I'm JayCee Squared, and let's get on to whatever other news was going on before I interrupted from the future. And before I forget, there is an event for the speedrunning Hot Wheels World Race community on June 17th through the 26th, right before Cobalt Sanderson's. So make sure to sign up there. I will link their Discord in the description below, so go check it out. In the other news, we have this awesome custom by Happy Dank Mask. Now, many of you probably know Happy from previous posts, like making the clone decals for his car and then selling them on his site, Super Robo. So I actually do have these, and I put it on my car, like so. So I obviously am a supporter of this guy. This guy's awesome. Now, this article actually goes into how he made this in May 28th, 2022. If you don't know already, they have these Hollowback pop-up racers that make, well, let me see if mine's on. Hold up. So essentially, it's just like a little wheelie $10 1/24th scale Hot Wheels car. But what's nice about it is it's Hollowback. And so what's really cool is that Super Robo got one of these at Walmart and decided to totally customize it. And this is something I've been wanting to do with this one, but never have had the chance so far. So I'm gonna read this for y'all, and I thought this was really cool. Yeah, so it's a $10 Hot Wheels car, and he goes through his entire build process. I'll actually link this article down below for you to read yourself. And what's neat is that this is what the inside looks like. I mean, like, what in the world? It looks like it's almost unworkable. I haven't even taken mine apart. Now, of course, we all know what it's really gonna go down to. I know that this model doesn't have these amazing side skirts, but it's fine. So in order to make it accurate as possible, he's taking all of this out, making sure that the buttons in the roof and sort of thing. See, the nice part is that the body molding actually still includes the line for the roof as if it were a window, so it was easy enough following that with a heat knife to cut over the button roof. So he's using a heat knife to cut this thing open. I probably would have used a hacksaw, but you know, I'm different. That's all I know how to use anyway, like a little hacksaw or something, or Dremel. I don't know, I use a Dremel. Hot Wheels also weirdly adjusted the side windows so they were extra small in this body mold. The stills simply right up too high and make the greenhouse proportions weirder than they already were. My solution was again to take the heat knife and cut a strip out of the lower window sills to make the windows opening wider. I think he's talking about right here. He didn't like the headlight molding Hot Wheels used. Hollowback's lights are, yeah, he's right. But I think, let me look at that model. Yeah, you see how the headlights are different. These are like just straight up. Yeah, it's really weird. So so he just cut it out of the grill section. Now he took apart the engine block, this piece right here, and it looks like he also hollowed out these little things. Yep, he did that. So it was very cool. Didn't have a problem cutting the red piece in half and shorten the inside so it doesn't poke out so far. Interesting. So these are the horn intakes or exhaust ports. Logically, they look like the individual throttle bodies from their shape and position, but in the show, Torque literally used them as flamethrowers to ward off another car. Maybe it's best we don't think about fantasy car mechanics. The horns had no actual opening detail in them, so I went ahead and drilled each one out, starting with the small pinhole bit. So that's what he did here. And then for this, the car doesn't have a cabin, so what did he do? I would be responsible for coming it up. Luckily, after digging through my old projects and scrap pieces, I came across the old Jada Datsun 510 I had built years ago for a group build. The model had been in storage, and I was lucky enough to be able to cannibalize its interior. So he's taking apart a Jada Datsun 510 in order to put it inside this one. Dash actually ended up being perfect for Hollowback since the Spartan theme was no center console and just gauges against the playing wall. It's actually very accurate to how Hollowback's interior looks in the movies. I did have to trim the slides slightly to make it fit, but once it was done, it fit like a glove. The rest of the Datsun's interior was nice. It's full of roll cage and Bryce with Takata harness, but I wouldn't be using any of that for the car. Obviously, that's the actual die cast. At first I was really torn on the body color. The problem here is that Acceleracers toys tended to be vary quite a bit against their animation counterparts. The brighter satin metallic red, unlike the muted dull red the car wore in the movies. He initially went with the Tamiya's TS18 metallic red in an attempt to make it more toy accurate, and I think the satin metallic is more interesting than dull red. I agree. I like satin. And then in order to do this, whew, oh, and then oh, I see. So this was the first attempt, and then he said I decided to go with movie accuracy, so he did the TS33 dull red instead. I like. Oh, okay, I see. This is the satin, and that's the dull. Okay, dull looks better than that, I think. So now he did the livery, and he did homemade water slide paper. So I think this is the main thing that people are probably wanting to do in terms of how to do it. I don't really know how to do that, but he looks like he used an inkjet water slide decal system and since it doesn't print white, he can't really get the silver out of it. I hate scratch building my own windows always. For Hollowback, I thought it would be easy since it's just one long clear piece with one bin at the apex. Turns out to bend 3mm of clear plastic cleanly is actually a gargantuan feat. Ended up giving up on the use of hard clear plastic actually with a soft transparent plastic meant for thermal forming, sorry. Yeah, I was thinking that's what I would have probably done. I was thinking of doing like a bendy plastic if I ever did it, but like I said, mine's still like this and his isn't. My main issue with the soft thermal form plastic is that it's not quite as clear as I would like. It has hazy bluish tinge to it, but there's nothing I can really do. That's alright. So essentially he goes through this whole thing. This is just such a good article. I wanted to keep going, but I want to make sure to hit all the stops. Now this is really cool. He did find some wheels that really worked well. He found an 18 set of torque wheels on eBay, so if you're looking for something like that, check eBay for some other tools like that. So now he's redoing the headlights on the grill, so he shaved off them, and look at that. I mean, just look at that. That's just insane. That's just such an insane difference from what it was, and it just makes me think, Patel, you can make so much money by doing these. So much money by doing these like 1/24 scale or 1/18 scale like I have with mine. And what's interesting is he did sell it. He already sold it, so someone already bought it, and that's really cool for them. I'm glad that he got some money off of doing that, and he had some fun. So yeah, and here's the thing. I want to say this real quick. When it comes to these bigger scaled models by Mattel, people love them. I mean, love these things. They want to pay for these. I get asked about this car every single time I go to Legend Store. So Mattel, if you're listening, this right here is what people want. People want these, like in the proper scalage. People want a Hollowback that's this big in order to just buy it. And it's crazy because it's just like, why don't you do this? Why don't you make twin mill this big? Why don't you do it for the models? Because people want this stuff. And I just don't get why Hot Wheels doesn't want to do it for their cars. Because guess what? Hot Wheels owns Hot Wheels. So you can't get Hot Wheels designs in 1/18 scale in any other car. You can get any other car you want. You can get Roadrunners. You can get anything. I know they're expensive, but you can get them. What you can't get is these. You can't get these Hot Wheels cars in any bigger scale other than 1/64th now. Which is absolutely stupid. So, Mattel, I hope you're listening, because this guy, Super Robo, did this to this, and he sold it for $175. I just hope you understand, a $10 figure like that, you use the same mold. You can use the same mold, just paint it Hollowback, and you'll sell them off the charts. I'm just saying. Alright, also my birthday was May 12th, just wanted to say that, so happy birthday to me. So yes, this is just beautiful, and I'm happy this guy did it. It's amazing. It's just such a dramatic change from the original, and I just can't believe it.